And hello, Degens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes on this Friday, June 24th, 2022. I, of course, am the Brofix one, AJ. And today I'm coming at you because something interesting came across my Twitter timeline. And it's something that I do think we really need to talk about. And this has to do with the baseball. Let me go ahead and pull up the article from The Athletic. Shout out Ken Rosenthal for writing this. Aaron Judge signs $19 million deal with the Yankees and avoids arbitration per sources. Now, what does this mean? Meaning Aaron Judge was offered $213.5 million at the beginning of this season to re-sign with the Yankees for, I believe, another 2 or 3 years. Pretty decent contract, but Judge, confident in his abilities and what he did, said, nah, I'm chilling. Go ahead. I'll try my duty and free agency. And I understand where he's coming from. Now settling here with the $19 million deal for the rest of the season, so it doesn't have to go to arbitration, and really just cause a headache for everyone. So shout out to Judge for getting the bag. But Yankees, what are we doing here? I mean, seriously, what are we doing here? Let's go ahead. I want to look at some stats, because if we're looking at the stats of this team, I mean, Aaron Judge in general is the home run king. Aaron Judge is the RBI king right now. He's on pace to be the first hitter sent in the last 2 decades to hit 60 plus home runs. I mean, the guy is an absolute stud. And we're just sitting here talking about $213 million. I mean, bro. Aaron Judge, I mean, I get it's 30. He's had some injuries in the past that caused him to miss about 140 games, a little more, I believe, in 2018, but then coming back in 2020 and really just being a superstar, finishing 4th in the MVP votes, and now, honestly, going to probably get the Silver Slugger, win the Home Run Derby, and be in that MVP talk the entire season. The guy is an absolute stud when he steps on that field and is a game changer. And you don't have a lot of game changers in baseball now. Now, yes, I get it. They're the Yankees and they'd be good regardless without him, but they wouldn't be nearly as deadly without the power of Aaron Judge. And honest to God, Yankees, if you're not at least putting a 3 or a 4 in front of the other zeros in that million, I don't know what we're talking about here. Aaron Judge is going to go for a hell of a lot more next season, especially if you guys make a nice postseason run. Then you're really going to be in a bind where you probably could have gotten him for 250, 300 million this year, but now that's going to get bumped up 275, 350 to just even start talking to the guy. And there are teams that are going to pay him. Have you ever heard of the Los Angeles Dodgers? If he becomes a free agent, I promise you, those scumbags in LA will offer him a $500 million deal or some shit like that, because they got too much money to throw around. Dodgers might as, no, I'm not going to make that comparison. Never mind. But yeah, I mean, Aaron Judge, if he does go on the free agent market, not only will he probably reset what a home run slugger gets you, but also what just a game changer gets you. And that's what he is. He's going to have a lot more years on the back end. We're seeing Albert Pujols in his final season with the Cardinals, but still, he's hitting DH. He's 38, 40 years old. I mean, the guy's still got time and he's still hitting pretty decently. And so Aaron Judge has the potential to do that a lot longer as well. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see a Mookie Betts type deal here and lock him up for 5-10 years. That's what I would do. And Yankees, if you don't pull out the Brinks truck, LA has no problem doing that. And honestly, these Florida teams, some of these other competitive teams, they wouldn't mind backing up the Brinks truck for a franchise player like Aaron Judge. And yes, you're the Yankees. You have an embarrassment of riches of guys you can slap franchise player on, but not Aaron Judge. You do not miss a guy like Aaron Judge. You do not fumble the ball. You do not fumble the bag with a guy like Aaron Judge. He deserves the money. And it pains me to say this. I fucking hate the Yankees. I hate the Yankees more than I hate the Dodgers some days, but you got to pay the man. You got to pay the man. I promise you. And this isn't a Kyler Murray situation where he's making a big stink about it. Aaron Judge is taking this like Lamar Jackson, like, hey, we'll talk about it later. I want to see free agency. I want to see what else is out there. Can't blame the guy. But if they win a ring, how do you not re-sign the guy for $300 million? How do you not? But regardless, shout out to Aaron Judge for making sure he gets paid this year. Probably going to go off and hit 60, 70 plus home runs this season if it keeps going at it. Yeah, Yankees, you're fumbling the bag on this one. Love to watch it happen, but you guys, for your franchise sake, you got to fix this. You cannot let Aaron Judge go. With that being said, I've been the Brofix one, AJ. If you enjoyed this degenerate comment, please down below, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Stay up to date with everything degenerate. Also, follow us on the Twitter, myself at Brofix one, the show at Degen Takes. And with that being said, we'll see you